Hello there, everyone, on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and everyone watching wherever you came from. It's me, John, and I'm back in the car doing another food review. Today I'm at Subway. Subway rarely comes out with anything exceptionally new, and this was just new enough that I decided to review it. It is a new bread type that they are advertising called the Sunflower Crunch, and it has sunflower seeds and other grains on the outside, and they're advertising this on their Southwest Chipotle Cheesesteak sandwich. So that's what I got. I looked up online to see exactly how they recommended to order this, because Subway is make it your way, eat fresh, all that stuff. So there's not one way to go in there and say, like, I'll just have it with everything it comes on. You actually do have to choose every item you put on there. But if you go on their website, they usually will have a list of ingredients that they recommend. So this was from one of their advertisements, and I'm going to give you just a look at the crunch on the outside of that bread. See, there's sunflower seeds, other seeds and grains and crunchy bits on the outside there. But I got the Southwest Chipotle cheesesteak sub on the sunflower crunch bread, and you get their cheesesteak steak. Monterey cheddar cheese is what they recommend. That I had them toasted, and it has lettuce, tomatoes, green peppers, red onions, jalapenos, and the chipotle sauce. That is what they list on the website as the way to eat it. So that's what I got, because they must have done at least some minor testing to see which way that they were going to advertise this bread, and this is the way they did it. So I want to try it the way that they recommend, because that puts it in the best possible light, I think, because that's how they've determined it. As I pick it up, I have a pile of seeds and stuff. Luckily, I put down the paper right here, so I don't have seeds all over my car. Anyway, let's give this sandwich a try. There's even some seeds on the side and bottom of the bread too. The majority of the flavor I'm getting from this is the jalapeno and chipotle sauce. For some reason I'm having like hair that's sticking to my eyebrow area. The bread itself, let me get a little chunk of the bread by itself, has a seed on there. It kind of reminds me of their 9-grain. It does have some of those like rolled oats on it and barley, like the 9-grain does. The big difference is occasionally you'll feel yourself bite into one of these sunflower seeds, which really don't have much flavor to them, even if I'm eating them by themselves. They aren't toasted. They taste kind of like raw, or just they were slightly baked when they were added to the bread. Not a ton of crunch. So the sunflower crunch part of it, I'm not really getting, even though this is toasted. The sunflowers themselves don't add a lot of flavor at all. When I'm chewing it, even when I'm chewing the bread with the sandwich, occasionally I will feel myself bite into one of those seeds, and I'll get a different texture from it. It probably does add like some more protein or something to the nutritional value of it. But taste-wise, it's not any different than any of their other breads. I would say the 9 grain is very close to this. Slight difference in texture when you bite into one of those seeds. The inside of the sandwich, I think the Southwest cheesesteak is something they sell normally, so I don't think that's a new sandwich idea or option. It's just they're advertising it to get on this bread. And they might be advertising it because it's one of their more expensive sandwiches. That's a way to get people to try new things, but spend the most money. So, decent advertising ploy there. I don't think that this is going to be good enough that people are going to demand it to stay. I don't think it's going to be an option for very long. It's probably just going to be a limited run thing and go away, and I don't think anyone's going to demand it to come back. It tastes like a Subway sandwich. Not much else I could say about that. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. You can try it if you want. You don't necessarily need to. If you're going to Subway and you can't make up your mind about the bread, it's not a bad bread to try if you really want to. Get it on one of their cheaper ones, one of the cold cut combo thing, which tastes just like every other sandwich they have there. That's all I have to say about this one. Not very special at all. Until next time, guys.